Hi everyone! Hello! Hi! Welcome on in! How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing well, having a lovely, lovely Sunday. It's Sunday. Sunday. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different for a Sunday. We're going to be doing an art stream. It's been a while since I've had like a Sunday art stream, but that's today's vibe. Sunday art stream vibes. I'm about to drive home. Okay, be safe on your drive home, all right? Don't do anything crazy. Be careful out there. So, I was in the mood to do some Live2d rigging today. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some Live2d rigging. This model has a tablet. Is it? It's so cute. And look, it even goes tip tap tap tap. Whenever I click on things, it goes tap 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 tap. It's so cute. I love this model so much. I know I've been using this model like crazy, but you guys have to understand that this model is so damn cute. I'm like really, really tempted actually to get the other model that's by this artist. They have another chibi model that's like customizable but isn't pixel art. And I'm so tempted to buy that one as well because I love this one so much. It's so cute. I'm so glad my D&D campaign is on hiatus so I can watch Newt art today. Oh my gosh. Ironically enough, my D&D campaign is not on hiatus, and actually I have D&D right after stream today. So we will be ending on time, that's for sure, so that I can get over to that as well. But I can now show you guys what I've been working on. I have a model here that I've been working on for myself recently, and it is a it's a chibi model that I've been working on rigging. Kenna nanny boo boo to me again. No. We were all playing games together earlier, and Kenna out of nowhere goes nanny boo boo to Coda, and we all lost it. We all lost it because 2025 saying nanny boo boo, incredible. Super incredible to me. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and tab over to the gaming screen. And I'm gonna stand in the middle of the screen here for a second while I... Will this work? Is this good? No? Awesome. Great, love to see it. Okay. Let's figure this out real quick. Okay, maybe not that one, maybe this one? There we go, that worked. Okay, so this is the model that I'm working on. If you've been around lately, you've probably seen me work on this before. Ken is so mean to me. Papa, do something. I'm not doing shit. Y'all figure it out yourselves. Y'all figure this shit out yourselves. Here it is so far on the rigging. I don't know if I'm 100% happy with this yet, but we're gonna do the Y angles today and go from there and see how we feel. I guess Pop and Noon is too busy to tell Kenna off. Listen, guys, I'm a busy little bee. I'm doing my job work. I'm just busy doing my damn job work here. Alright, we're gonna start with the head base. We're gonna turn off all of our extra shit on here. So everything else has to disappear now. Horns, ears, hair. This as well. Okay, and then we're gonna do the Y angles. So we'll just do that. Papa Newt, yeah, man. I'm Papa? I'm Papa? When did that name happen? Unfortunately, my friends have been calling me Papa Newt for weeks now. So I don't know if that's unfortunate or fortunate. That's pretty good. And then downwards. And then we're just gonna kind of round this out. Like the cheeks are coming down. Also, today's playlist is provided actually by my little brother. Of all people. My little brother offered up his favorite tracks. So he's like, I have this high energy playlist if you want it. And I was like, I would friggin' love that. So everything here is given over by my younger brother. And then we have left and right like this. And now we're gonna put these two together and see the nightmare that is the corners. Let's see if they look good. You know what? Actually, I don't think I have to adjust these at all. Actually, this looks pretty good. Shit. Damn. Okay. 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 You know what? Not bad. Not bad. My dream last night involved fantasy, time travel, and reincarnation. That's pretty cool. You love to see that. I love when my dreams have time travel shit in it. Every once in a while, I'll have dreams where I just start like I'll just start restarting the dream essentially. There we go. I fear every streamer I watch has been dubbed Community Papa. The Twitch curse is infectious. It really is like that. Sunflower Station, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for joining us. I hope you have a good time here with us today. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. All right. That looks pretty good. And that was the easy part for me, at least. Now we're gonna do the ears, I think, probably next. We have head XY here. And we're just gonna pop 3 more here. And start with just kind of rigging the like that. And then when it goes up, the sides of the ears will go down a little bit. Like that, and then here they'll go up a little bit. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, that looks good enough. Dreamy Papa Newt. Oh my god, the underscores, right, that makes it my username. And then we're gonna synthesize these corners. It looks pretty good. This model is being so nice to me. So niceys. Oh, you love to see it. Chat, whatever the news says, I did fight that billionaire and send him back in a time where he's the poorest man alive. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you. Someone had to do it. Alright. Question, when separating the ears in the model art, do you separate them individually? Are they together in the same layer? I do mine separately. So as you can see here, I have my left ear and my right ear. And then I have doubled up my ears so that when the head is turning to the side here, as you can see, we can kind of transfer between the two so that the line art can come out. There we go. Hose! Yeah, so and to be honest, these ears, the top ear and the bottom ear layer, aren't even, I didn't mean that. I hope not. These aren't even like separated on the art from the PDF file, the Photoshop file. These are actually, I just duplicated them in Live2d. So every once in a while I'll do that whenever I realize that I need an extra thing. For example, these hairs in the back here are actually just duplicated hair from elsewhere on the head that I just needed to fill out some of the back. Cause I looked a little bald. So But yeah, there you go. I was asking because I saw you rigging them together with the mesh and got confused. Yeah, so these green pieces here kind of act like a folder where everything underneath them is connected. So if I move these, they move together versus the individual layer moving by itself. Yeah. And in this case, my head is actually backfilled with the headline art. That just makes it easier for me later on in the rigging to like push and pull things around wherever I need to, especially since I do a lineless art style when I rig. So that just kind of helps me a little bit with that. Let's do the horns next. We have our XY for our horns here, and we're just gonna do the Y angles. For horns, it's pretty easy. I just make them squash down a little bit to kind of give the effect of them like going backwards almost. And then the same thing going forwards. There we go. And then with this one, I'm just gonna squish them together a little bit. Maybe not that much. It's pretty good. And then squish together the bottom half here. There we go. Okay, and that's forward and backwards, and then left and right is kind of the more difficult one, but when I put them together... I might move the whole thing that way a little bit. And then the whole thing this way a little bit. I don't know if I really like how the horns have turned out here. They feel like they're bouncing around on the head. They don't really feel like they're staying in place where they should be. Faceless, hairless newtlets, scary yet funny. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I think that the horns are bouncing around a little bit too much on the head. So I'm just gonna Control Z until... we go back to about this phase. It looks like the horns are separate from the head. Yeah, that's the problem that I'm dealing with right now, is that I really want to try to get them looking like they're connected to the head. Like, I think the left and right looks pretty decent. Because they give the illusion of 3D space. But up and down is definitely the hard one. Dreamy snail? Wait, I want to be I do kind of look like a snail right now. What if I just made it really subtle?
Dreamy_snail.
Dreamy_snail. Me when I'm snail. Me when I'm snail. Thank you for the rotating snail gif. I think I could be a snail. I love snails. Are you kidding me? Snails are awesome. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. I just need to do it a little bit less. There we go. And then I do still think that these need to come together just a little bit at the top. No, because now it looks like they're like pinching. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's a little creepy. What size do you do your models at pixel-wise? I usually start at about 4,000 by 4,000 pixels. They're a lot bigger than my usual canvases. And that's only so when you zoom in a lot, it doesn't get super crunchy, you know? So 4,000 by 4,000 is my usual canvas size. Hmm. Maybe they just need to flatten? Yeah, maybe that's it. For new to do snail yeehaws. Sneehaw. Sneehaw. Sneehaw, every snowdy. Everybody but they're all snails. Sneverybody. Alright, synthesize corners. Much better. They look much more like an actual 3D object now. Yeah. That's way better. Okay. Snail yeehaws. Okay. Next up, let's do the face, because I think everything else is going to need to be done with the face. So we're going to need to start with the eyes. I usually like to start with the eyes. This should actually be head XY. There we go. So we'll do Y physics and start by just bringing them up to the right height and then down to the right height. And then because our face is curved, I'll usually curve up the middle part just a little bit. And then also scrunch up the bottom just a little bit. Pretty good, though they might be up just a tiny bit too far. Needs to go down just a little bit. There we go. Now they're not really sliding on the face quite as much. Okay, and then downwards, basically the exact opposite. I'm gonna bring down the middle and up the sides. And then bring down the top just a tiny bit. Cute! Okay, cute! That looks good. Dragster's beard is getting dark? What does that mean for a bearded dragon? Is that like a good thing? Or just like an age thing? Does that show that they're like... they're grown? Is Dragster a grown man now? Oh my god, Dragster's finally growing up. That's so beautiful. Okay. For the corners here. I think they need to be more... Because the problem is the eye does look like it's migrating a little bit. I think actually my left to right head turn doesn't look as good as I thought it did previously, so I'm gonna just go back to before I synthesize my corners. And I'm gonna adjust, yeah, see? This is what it looks like without synthesizing the corners. I doodled snail newt, snoot, if you will. I love snoot. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I like my left to right turn as much anymore, so I'm just gonna try to adjust it a little bit until I'm happy with it. Because I think I want it to be closer to the edge here. Ignore that blue that's poking out a little bit. I'll fix that in just a second. I do think I like that better. I'm just trying to think of where, hypothetically, the center of the face is, and working that into where the eyes are. Because I do think that the eyes need to be further to the side here. Just really pushing how far they're going over. But like not too far. But they do need to be more in, you know? There we go. How does this look? Okay, let's clean this up a little bit. I try to imagine that my warp deformer is like a mask that's on the face here. And try to imagine where the face would normally be. So like this is kind of the shape of the nose. Yeah. I want to do Sally next. Snally next. Up next is Snally. I think I like that. Let's just look. Hello? Hello? Alright, we'll reflect that. Reflect motion. And now it's even on both sides. Yay! I'm not feeling great, so I'm gonna lurk. Okay, Sunny, I hope that you're able to have a good afternoon at least. And thank you for lurking. Okay, now let's fix that blue that's poking out the back. I just need to put this into a clipping layer onto this. There we go. Easy as that. And this one as well. So now when they turn left and right, it doesn't peek out anymore. It's now confined exactly where it needs to be. Okay. So there's my updated left and right turn. We just adjusted the eyes. And now I'm gonna make sure my X and Y are where I want them to be. Like, I do kind of want to push the Y a little bit, but I don't know if it's gonna look very good. Like if I do that, then I'll have to bring the ears down to kind of keep that 3D sort of space going on. I think I can work with that. I just think that a lot of the stuff needs to be adjusted slightly. So let's go ahead and resynthesize all of our corners for the ears, ignoring the eyes that are bouncing around. And then we're gonna play with the horns again. A lot of the stuff in rigging is just seeing what looks good and then redoing it and then redoing it and then redoing it, so on and so forth. Okay, and then connecting these and synthesizing our corners. Me when I blow up. Me when I blow up. Okay, now the eyes. Let's try synthesizing those corners again. I do already like that a lot more. I think to give it a little bit more of a head turn effect, though, I'm going to go ahead and do our temporary perspective? Yes. Okay, our temporary perspective turn. And we're just going to do that. So it looks a little bit smoother. And then reflect that across the bottom. This one, please. Oh wait, no. Physical X. There we go, reflect the motion. What Sally did we get? Jerboa Sally! I love Jerboa Sally. Actually, this needs to go up even a little bit more. Down one. Yeah, okay. And reflect that. There we go. And then we can do the upper one. So this one also needs to be temporarily transformed and kind of done like that. It does kind of look like the eyes are melting off her face, though, when I don't get them quite right. Okay, that's not too bad, but it does deep down a little bit too much on one side, so we're gonna go ahead and bring back our perspective warp transformer and just tilt this back up just a little bit. Because that looks a little bit more like they're actually moving properly. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's go ahead and flip this, reflect that. Hmm. Might be the ears that are off now. Like, if I turn off my ears, if I make my ears disappear, does this look okay? It does need a little bit of adjusting, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. The slow turn really said, "The fuck you just say to me, you little shit." It's like, excuse me? What the fuck did you just say to me? Okay. Let's bring this side back down. Okay. And we reflect that. And that should kind of look better? Maybe? Here, come look at it on this layer. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, good, good, good. What do you guys think? Dreamy bald. I don't think this looks too bad. I can also do this. Hold on. Let me just connect to VTube Studio. And now it should be connected. Okay. Now we can move at the same time. I noticed that the jaw is moving because the mouth should be moving right now. But I don't have the mouth turned on yet because we haven't done all of the angles for the mouth. Yes. Oh, yes. No. I do like the head turn this way, but I don't know if I like how limited the yes is. Though it will become more yes whenever I do the I add the body movement to it. So I think the dramaticness will come from the body movement rather than from anything else. I can open my eyes really wide. I can squint my eyes. And I could talk normally. So that's good. I could show you guys what the mouth looks like. You just have to excuse the fact that it is not gonna move with the body properly. So this is the mouth right now. It's not 100% accurate. Gang, 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 gang. Why the long face? Why the long face? It does move right to left, just not perfectly. That's still a work in progress. But if I just kind of stand here, you guys can kind of see what I have. Yeah. So that's that. I think it's looking good. Besides the fact that it doesn't go up or down. Terrifying. Terrifying. We can do the mouth next though. We just have to make sure this is fixed because I don't like how I did that. Past me, why did you do that? Past me, why'd you mess with that guy? It's like I forgot how to rig. And now I'm remembering again. Once again, I am using the dots on this to basically lay out where things normally would be. So I can open my mouth. And it looks relatively in line with the rest of my jawline here. Honestly, it's not bad. I think it looks fine. I'm doing something really stupid right now. Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited for that. I just like forgot that I like to do that. But that's okay. You know what? We live and we learn. We learn to trust ourselves and our skills. Let's go and reflect that. There we go. All good there. And we'll close our damn mouth. Smile. Smile looks good. Frown. Frown looks good. Okay. All good there. And now we can do the physics Y, which is not too hard because it's just kind of up and down. So we're just gonna remember that our face squishes together when we look down and up. But maybe not that much. There we go. I'm drawing something silly that involves Sunny. Who Sunny? Sunny who? And just like the rest of what I was doing, this squishes in with the face turned down. And just to check that the mouth open is still good. Yep, that looks fine. And then this goes upwards. Just like that. And these go in a little bit. That was a little too strong on that. Let's make that a little bit less strong. Oh, Sunny Solstice. Oh yeah, okay. Cute. Involving your fellow chat members in your art. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's go back to our default mouth. And adjust. So this doesn't look like it's sliding around on the face. How's that look? Yeah, okay, cool. Now we're gonna double check with the open. Yep, looking good. And now we're gonna put the two together and synthesize our corners, which look bad, but that's okay. We can fix it. It looks like a lot of these corners got squished in weird ways, but that's fine. We can adjust that. And this looks like it's going downwards a little bit, so we're just gonna come in here and push that up a little bit. So now it looks like it's moving flatly along the face here. But also it stays where it needs to be for going up and down. Nice and smooth. Like that. Okay. And we'll just move this up. Nope, too much. Back down. Too much. It's like just a couple of pixels is enough for me to be like, yeah, that's too much. It's sliding. It's okay for there to be a little bit of slidiness, honestly, whenever we're rotating, but there's a certain degree where I'm like, okay, that's too much. Now that kind of works for our downwards face. Now the upwards face definitely needs a lot of work. Okay, first we'll start by fixing it with the dots here. There we go. And we can set these to smooth. Because sometimes doing this can make them a little crunchy. Hello, Calico Cat Bean! Hi! Dreamy Bald. We're Dreamy Bald right now, by the way. I just finished my sparkling water, which honestly, I've been drinking for so long at this point that it's no longer sparkling water, it's just kind of slightly flavored water. It has been forever! How are you? How are you doing? I hope everything's going well for you. These have also gone all sorts out of whack. This shouldn't just kind of happen when you rotate. When you synthesize your corners, I feel like sometimes they can just kind of get all out of whack. And then, does it look good across? No, they're kind of going upwards. Okay, we can fix that. There we go, and still looks good there. This needs to go kind of like that, I think. Yeah. I think this chin is being an issue down in this corner as well. So let's actually push the chin in a little bit to match this downward angle that we have here. Like this jawline is not where it needs to be. There we go. That's a little bit better. And then we can reflect that. I'm good, just sleepy. Well, there's nothing wrong with being sleepy. I mean, we dream demons here love the fact that you're sleepy, quite frankly. Have you had any good dreams recently? Anything that you remember? Okay, I think the chin is staying where it needs to be now. It's not like going crazy. Okay, if this is the default chin... Honestly, even the default chin is a little longer than it needs to be. I think that's maybe some of the issue here. Is that the chin, I've just been giving myself a yaoi chin. Maybe that's a little better. And the cheek is a little higher than the default state as well. Yeah, that's a little better. And we can reflect that. There we go. And now when we go up to the highest chin, we can now bring this in as well. And bring down our cheek. Man, getting the right angle on this chin is just proving to be an absolute mess. It's hard. Harder than it looks for sure. How's that? You know, it's a little better, but I think the cheek is still not quite in the right place. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. Reflect that. Now let's check our angles here. A little smoother, perhaps? A little slidey on the face, but maybe, just maybe, I can fix that too. By moving the rest of the face. There we go. I'm gonna take a shower. Dragster gonna take over. All right. Hey, Dragster, welcome on in. I hope you're having fun lurking with us here. I finished the 3 silly doodles. Now I finished doing Pupcake W. Pupcake, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Pupcake with and the W is like silent, or is it Pupcake W? Pupcake W? Pupcake W? Hi, Tona. Hi, Pookie. How you doing? How's work? There we go. Now we're schmoovin'. Let's take a look at it in the physics menu. All right. We should be kind of more where we should be with this model. Of course, like I said, the mouth isn't hooked up the way that I like it, because I've never adjusted that on this model, on the model that I'm using right now. So it's gonna be not moving the way I want it to. But I have tested this with the model I would be using, and I think that it does look fine with the mouth. How do we look? Are we moving? Are we moving properly? I don't know. Maybe? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. 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 That means we need to adjust the ears again. We're going back around to the ears. We're just going in circles at this point. Or maybe they'll look fine. Let's see. Do they look okay? I don't know. I can't. You know what? I can't even tell anymore. Are my ears okay, everyone? Do my ears look good? Yeah, you know what? They look fine. They look fine. If I don't like them later, I can always change it. The W is silent, but I added the W because I like the letter. Oh, okay. It is silent then. Plus the OC has a W on them. This model looks adorable. Thank you. And yes. Okay, cool. That works. That works. That's great. Okay. This is looking good, and we've done our mouth. I do want to do the teeth. So when they're, as you can see, they do change a little bit with the X and Y, but most importantly, I do need them to change with the Y here. I'm just trying to figure out how I want them to be adjusted. And then here, maybe we'll see a little bit more of the bottom teeth. and they'll be a little bit more curved this way. It's subtle, but I think it kind of gives the illusion that I'm going for. Because I don't really have, like, back molars with this model because it just doesn't really make sense. From a stylistic standpoint, I just kind of need them to be flat like this. And I will do an additional fix here with the other thing. Oh shit, I need to synthesize my corners. Synthesize. There we go. So now, ooh, that's not great. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that does not look good. Okay, let's get that figured out. When it's open and up, sorry about that. Let's see here. The movement of the mouth is strange. Why is it? Ooh. What am I doing here that is not correct? That is not correct. Is it down here? It's mouth form open, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's right. Okay. Right. Right. Shoot. How do I fix that? Ah. I think I might know. I think I might know how to fix it. Okay, we're gonna have to link a blend shape to it. We're gonna have to link a blend shape, I think. So let's do mouth form, jaw, maybe. And these are max min 1, so we will make this max min 1. And that's going to be a blend shape. And I guess we'll have to do a open as well. Okay, mouth open and mouth open jaw. Okay, and okay. Right. And then maybe we can change this. No, because it's not, because it's a wait, no, this needs to be, okay, shit, fuck. Okay. If this is minimum 0, maximum 1, right? Yep, okay, and this needs to have 2, and then, oh shit, I can't adjust the, okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, we'll have to figure that out later. Oops. Delete. So we'll figure this out later. I'm sure there's a way for me to do this to where I can have it link to the head movement without it looking weird. Hmm. Hmm. I'm like, how could I possibly do this? I feel like it would be annoying too. I don't know. I'll have to look up a tutorial later because I'm sure at some point during a tutorial, bro, if you were a snail, what kind of shell would you have? Ooh. I think, I mean, like, I really love a classic snail shell, you know, just like a classic snail, like a garden snail kind of vibe. But there's also something so dreamy newt about like those long shells where they're kind of like lemon shaped. I think I would be like one of those. Or one of those really long cone shaped shells because they're obnoxious and long like me. Anyways, we should just go back to what we were doing before, which was the XY on the tongue and the teeth. So we'll just go back to fixing this for now. We'll just have to ignore the everything else. Reflect that. But it doesn't look right. Wah. Teeth. Why are teeth like this? Why are teeth like this? They're evil. Why are they not acting evenly either? Like, they're not turning correctly. I wonder what kind of snail Tona would be. My first thought is like a really big freshwater snail, like an apple snail. You guys ever seen apple snails? They're massive. But I feel like Chrome would be a freshwater snail of some kind. Let's just take a look here. I think for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think I'm gonna need to do a little bit more adjusting here and there with the teeth because it doesn't look great. And I can tell, you know? I might have to just not have the teeth move for the X and Y parameter. So like they just kind of stick to the mouth. I might just have the tongue move and not the teeth because the way that my teeth work, they're kind of stuck at the front of the mouth. Unlike a normal set of teeth, which follow the jawline, that doesn't really happen with this. I like being a snail. I miss Kemma underscore snail. Makemma underscore snail. My best friend? My bestie? My boo? Okay. For our head down, we're gonna see a lot more of our tongue. Maybe even more. More tongue! More tongue action! like that. And then as the face goes up, we see less tongue. Less tongue action. And that helps with the rotation.
We do not have that kind of relationship.
We do not have that kind of relationship. It's Crom. Dude, their name is literally Crom. They're literally my boyfriend Cromulus. Okay, synthesize corners. And it's mostly good, except for these ones over here. That's me. That's you. I want Twilight Forest. Sigh. I think Kemma wants to get lost in the Twilight Forest. Shit. Who's gonna go pick up Kemma from the Twilight Forest? Blah. Okay. Ah. Yay! Now my tongue moves like a tongue. Bah. Yippee! Okay, cool. Chat update, I'm currently stuck in an air vent. Oh. Are you being sus right now? Are you being sus right now, man? Chrome underscore snail. Oh, my eyebrows. Right. I should probably figure those out too. Right. Yes, eyebrows. Those are typically on my face. Yeah. Okay, close your mouth. Thank you. Eyebrow. Eyebrow. Eyebrow? So you're telling me eyebrow? There's just something about these brows that is not responding in the way that I want them to. Yeah. Okay. Reflect motion. Eyebrow. Why physics? Why physics? Well, let me tell you. Because when your eyes brow, they really brow.
Newt?
Yeah?
Brows? Yeah, I sure hope he does.
Yeah, I sure hope he does. I wish I was, but I'm currently hiding from the feds because I drop-kicked a decrepit old billionaire off his large corporation's building. It wasn't the head of Dream HQ, was it? That would be terrible. That would be so bad. You shouldn't do that. You should not do that to Dream HQ. Okay, up brow, now down brow. Down brow. Okay, and then down in the middle, up on the sides. My head is a sphere. My head is circle. There we go. And now it looks like I'm raising one eyebrow on one side. Let's fix that. With our temporary perspective tool. Too far. Better. And then, of course, we reflect that shit so that it shows up the same way on the other side. Cool. And then down and across. Okay, let's take a look. How's my eyebrows? Down. Up. Eyebrows. We did it! We have eyebrows. Bro, do you even eyebrow? Eyebrow? I hardly know her. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Okay. Dude, don't self-report. There's 2 Sallys in here. Dude, there's so many Sallys in here. You can't do that. Eyebrows.
No Newt, we brow.
We brow. Wait, does it do the animation when I fall asleep? Oh my god, it does! That's so funny! Honk shoe, honk shoe. Okay, sorry. Oh, you guys didn't even get to see it. Look at this. Look at this shit. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Honk shoe, honk shoe. And then we wake up, and it's me. Hydrate. Okay, if you say so. So here's kind of how the model moves so far. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you think it looks good? Yay! I think it's coming together. I think it's coming together. We brow. Whoa. Oh my god, really? You and me? Brow? Together? Awesome. Cool. Alright. Reset everything and move on to the next thing we have to do. I don't want to do the hair top yet. I'm gonna cry when I have to do that. Let's do the bang. Okay, bang. Left and right needs to go just a little bit further because we moved everything just a little bit further. Like this one needs to go way over here. Okay, maybe not that far. Maybe not that far. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then up and down. We go up, up, and down. Too far. Still too far. Wow, okay. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And round and round. Up and down. And round and round. Cool. Now we will add everything together and synthesize our corners. And hope for the damn best. I still hate certain things, but it's getting there. The expressive mouth rules. Thank you. I think it looks pretty good for a simple mouth rig. It's not actually like much of anything, but it's a little bit of something, you know? Hey bro, you should look at DMs. Okay, well, only for you. Whoops. Only for you. Alright. Oh my god! Guys, look at this! Look at this! Oh my god. Dreamy snail. Dreamy snail! Dreamy snail! Snoot. Snoot real. Snoot real! Wait, I just noticed, wait, you divided this so it could be a— oh my god, I can rig this? Oh my god. Oh my god, me snail? Mimi snail? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, snoot. Oh my god, snoot. Oh my god. I'm gonna have so much fun with that, you guys. You have no idea. I'm gonna make it so jiggly and wiggly. So jiggle wiggle. Oh my god, that's gonna be so fun. Holy shit. Let's grab both of these. There we go.
Dreamy_snoot is the realiest thing you've ever seen, D.
Dude, I'm kind of in love with Dreamy_snoot. What if I was a damn snail? Guys, would you still love me if I was a snail? Be honest. Guys, be honest. If I was a snail, would you still love me? If I came and hung out in your garden— oops, maybe let's not do that. If I came into your garden and I hung out with you, would you like that? Would you mind if I ate all of your tomato plants? You guys wouldn't mind, right? You guys wouldn't mind if I ate all your tomato plants because you think I'm cool and awesome? Because you guys love me? You guys love me, so you wouldn't mind, right? You did what in my garden? Ate all your tomato plants? Smiley? Smiles? I ate all your tomatoes? That's all. Teehee. Okay, time to do all the hair. My least favorite part. Meh. Him him. Whimper. Okay. I think certain pieces of hair actually need to go even further out. Just to be a little bit crazier. We're gonna get, a little crazy in here. Yeah. Just like that. Yerp. And where's the bitch on the other side? I want to make her go out. There we go. Yeah, you know, it's it's not great. It could be better, but whatever. Snoot, you should eat all the tomato plants. Yay! Thank you. I can't wait. I want to eat every tomatoes plant. I'm gonna eat all of your tomatoes. It's a tomato. It's a tomato. Oh, I forgot to do the Y angle for my glasses. Oops. Oopsie doodle. Oopsie doodle. Let's go back and do that now. And we are just going to very briefly put a little bit of a curve in here. Just a wee bit. Wee. Bonjour. And I think also we're just gonna squash this a little bit. Yeah. Then we're gonna take both of these and move them up. And basically do the exact same thing. Squash it. And put just a wee bit of a curve in there. There we go. My glasses! Snuddermado! Smado! Shoosh! Shooshers! Yes, people! That's how I feel every time I play a farming game. Every single time I play a farming game, I'm like, it's a somado. It's a snuddered somado. It's a people. Yay. I forgot to synthesize these corners. Yay. Yay. Okay. I'm not getting oh my god, I look like an old man. Oh my god. I look like an old man. Who's gonna get me, what are they called? Who's gonna get me a toupee for my birthday? And that's a people for life, bro. And that's what I've been saying. Okay, let's unlink these. Let's do our downwards, our perspective.
Elder_snut.
Elder_snut. What are we even saying anymore? I don't even know. Where are we? I'm hungry. Snudder motto. Is this motto? Is snudder motto? It's a people. It's a people. Okay.
Snuddermado. Snuddersmadu. Shush shush shuashers.
That was really good. I loved that. Whatever the fuck that was. Shoo 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 shoo. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. 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 Who's gonna make the first ever Dreamy Newt YouTube poop? These are the real questions that we have to ask ourselves. Who is the first ever Dreamy Newt not creepy pasta. I mean, I kind of am a creepy pasta, but besides that, who's gonna be the first ever creepy Dreamy Newt
NASA Peepo.
YouTube poop? The Dreamy Newt YouTube poop. Let me learn how to edit. Awesome. Awesome. Edit and then make a Dreamy Newt YouTube poop. I will appreciate it greatly. What kind of candy do you guys think I should have? Sour Patch Kid? Sour Patch Kid. Yummy. It's a peepo. It's a peepo. Yum, 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 yum. A snutter model. Okay. Now we can go back to our hair top. And we're going to start with our rough rig right here. And the rough rig is going to get its corners synthesized. Which doesn't really mean much for this rough edit. It's not until I go into all of these more specific parts that it actually starts meaning shit. My sort of like a hoge, I guess you could call this, doesn't really move much. But I will make it move like just a tiny bit. Just so it has some dimension to it. Not much, but just a little bit. I'll even do a quick voiceover with great icon to warn the viewer that their dreams will be eaten after watching the video. You know, it's good to warn people about what's going to come next. And that their dreams are going to be eaten. You know, their dreams will be eaten during the course of this video. Just as a heads up, your dream is gonna be eaten. It's okay. Don't freak out. I think I should rig both of the little side hair pieces at the same time. These two. Yeah. We'll do both of these together. Because they should move together. My little side hairs. my sideburns. My long ass sideburns. There we go. There we go. And then synthesize corners. Sure. Sure. Why not? Good enough. Good enough. This piece is supposed to be connected to the top of my head, so it is gonna move pretty well. I always want to go down so far with the down, but I don't actually go that far down. There we go, that's pretty good. And then this one is gonna move a little bit less. Because it's supposed to be on the back of my head. This one we already did. This one is going to move a lot because it's the one on the front of my head. And then down. Good, good, good. Good shit. This one is going to move a medium amount. Nice. Okay, and then this one is going to move not really any at all, actually. Yeah. That's good. And this one, what is this? Oh yeah, these are the sort of like back hair pieces. And since they're in the back of my head, they're gonna kind of move like that. Woo. Yeah. And this one is also going to... Oops. I turned off my torso. There we go. Gonna kind of move opposite the rest of my hair. I do need to come back to this hair piece because I went up a little bit too far and now my bald head is showing. Bald, bald, bald with zero hair. And now I will close all of these so I can select all of them, connect these, and then synthesize all them together. And so now, roughly speaking, here is my whole head moving. Very roughly speaking. And I haven't done my like back hair yet. My back hair. The hair on my back. My chompers. My chompers are here, thankfully. I might have a couple of things that I want to adjust. I might even add like an entire other piece of hair for like the back of my head because I don't know, I feel like I'm a little bald right now. I feel like I'm lacking hair. Maybe it'll look okay once I get the physics in though. I'm nervous to share my city snail doodle because I don't want to do the snail eyes because I wanted it to be silly. Okay, no, hey, you don't have to. I mean, I do really want to see it though. Even if it's not a accurate snail or whatever, I would love to see it. I want to see. I love y'all's art. Let's do our hair on the bottom of our head. P6X. It definitely looks a little weird right now, but also I haven't done the neck, and I think that's gonna add a lot to it. So I think the neck is gonna help a lot with the movement, as well as like the body and stuff. The body's definitely gonna add to it. But roughly speaking, there's no head tilt yet either. Roughly speaking, not bad. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a solid not bad rating. The rating is not bad. And I'll have to accept that. We will all have to accept that it is a solid okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's why they aren't moving properly. There we go. Now they'll move a little bit better. Now they'll move a little bit easier. Now that I've redone these, I'm actually just gonna redo both of these real quick. I'm gonna do the head angles X again, because I think I'm gonna be able to do it in a way that I like better this way. I think this is gonna look way better. And the Y, we will move everything down and everything up. And then we'll put the little curve into it. I do have good news that I'm starting my training tomorrow for digital literacy. Ooh. You're going to be able to read books online. No. I hope the training goes well, though. I hope it's fun and it's not too boring, because I know sometimes that kind of like training stuff can be boring, but I hope you at least can learn some cool stuff from it. That might look a little better. How's it look? Yeah, honestly, I think it looks a little better. I think when I go to the upper corners here, it does need to kind of like follow my head. And I think maybe this needs to go up a little more in reply. Now, it does move a little bit better. Okay. Cool. I do want to learn digital literacy though. It's a very good thing to learn. Being literate on digital spaces, very important. And I feel like people don't talk about that kind of thing as much anymore. People really don't focus on things like digital literacy when they really should. Oh my god, Coda sent the snail clip file. Let me open it real quick. Hold on. Let me put it in my the right folder, and then I'll show you guys what we've got going. Oh my god. This is gonna be so good. Okay, let me make a new folder for it. Snoot. For snail newt, obviously. And clip file. Let's see what we've got going here. Oh god, I need to clean out my downloads folder. Eesh. Plus, I can learn and hopefully earn. Exactly! Yeah, you can learn and earn at the same time. I assume it's like paid, like you're getting paid while you're doing the classes and stuff. I would hope so. Alright, let's take a look at this file here. Come on, Clip Studio Paint, we can do it. Okay, let's see here. So this is what we've got. Oh my god, the sticker! Smart, okay. The sticker that moves with the body. Then we've got... Okay, we've got the swirl color and the swirl. We've got our sticker here and the shell. And the inside of the shell. Okay. Then we've got the little front inside or outside of this. We've got the toe on the back, our little foot. Belly color, glitter, and glitter. Cool, cool. You know what? I'm gonna step this glitter up, and I'm gonna add an extra layer that's our clipping layer here to make the glitter actually act like glitter. I've done this a couple of times, and this layer will not be seen, but it's just gonna allow our glitter to pop through. I think it's gonna be really fun. I think it's gonna be awesome. Okay, we'll do it like that, I think. And the glitter clip layer. There we go. So that's gonna disappear eventually. Then we've got head outline and the head. We've got our mouth, the inner mouth, the lower lip, the lower lip line, our whiskers. Oh my god. We got our upper, oh my god. Oh my god. This is so funny. Snee-snaw. This is so good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the whiskers above the upper lip so they can stay on top. Snail. Snail newt. The eye sticks. And then we've got the eye. Oh my god, we even got eyelids. Awesome. Awesome. And our eye shines. Oh my god. This is awesome. This is so fun. Oh, this is so fun. I forgot to add little blush. Okay, no, I can do that. Where should... Where do you want the blush? Where do you want the blush? I can add a little bit in, don't worry. Like here? Here? Where would my cheeks be, hypothetic? I think right here. I think right here, hypothetically, is the best spot for our little blushy blush. And I'm gonna make it kind of strong right now, but that's just because I will turn it down later. my little snail. My little snowda pup. You're all I can think of, every drop I drink up. My little snowda pop. You're my snowda pop, my little snowda pop. Barrow snail. Oh my god. You could have a little barrow snail. Yeah. The little faded blue in the whiskers was also cute. I wonder if I can just... I could potentially do like... Go away, blush. I could do like one of these. Like that. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it better with the black or the blue? The blue's kind of cute. I get a tomato slice? Yeah, Snail Newt would love a tomato slice, actually. It's a tomato. Eye sticks too, or just... What do we think? Do we want the eye sticks to have the blue fade as well? Eye sticks too? Okay. Okay. The eye sticks will also get the little fade. Oh my god. Snoot. The snoot. The snoot. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go ahead and save snoot. I'll just leave that eye glow in there in case I decide I want it. Pet the snoot. The snoot. Let me also see if it maybe looks better if it's like... No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I like it how it is. Okay. Let's save it as a PSD so that I can put it into code. Well, this is not what I thought I would do for a new model. I know, this will be my first model that is drawn by Coda that's actually like me. And it's Snail. It's Snail Newt. Snoot, if you will. Snoot. Let me put it in here, create new model. Go ahead and put it over here. Okay, so now we have this in our layers here. We'll turn off the paper. Actually, we'll leave it on. It kind of makes it easier for my eyes. Okay, so the first thing that you do whenever you have a new model up is I have to go through and clip everything. So the swirl is going to be clipped to the swirl color. There we go. And then what else needs to be clipped? The body. The belly does need to be clipped to the body. There we go. And then the shiny belly needs to be clipped to the belly color. Oh, actually it needs to be clipped to the body as well. Okay, actually it needs to be clipped to this one. There we go. And then the glitter is going to be an additive layer. And it's gonna be clipped to glitter clip. And glitter clip is gonna be put at opacity 0. And then glitter clip is also gonna be clipped to the body. I think. Oh wait, maybe this is gonna be... Did that work? Not quite. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember how I did this usually. Let me duplicate this. Turn it to 0. Inverse? No, not quite. What did I just delete? Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. So roughly that's how it's gonna look. So hopefully whenever all of these move together, it'll act like it's shiny. Shiny. Wah. Bully, billy, 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 billy. Oh, you know what I think I know? I think I know what I need to do here. I need to go back to Clip Studio Paint, and I need to just erase all of the glitter particles that are outside of the body, which will be pretty easy. I'll just select the body color, invert that, go to the glitter layer, delete it. And then we can save it. Although the mouse was going to be a :3 mouth, I just decided to leave it flat so it was easier for you. Yeah, I think it'll be easier that way. I think it'll be good. Oh, hey, the community challenge is ended. Wait, when did that happen? Hey, we're gonna have an art tutorial request stream coming up. Yay! Everybody celebrate! We did it! Dun 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 dun. Okay, now it should work. I chose the wrong one to clip it to. I need to do the body back. Fuck. Invert area. Oops. Invert area. Go to glitter. Delete. And then save. Come back over here and replace the model. There we go. Now it should work like a sparkly glitter. Wow! Cool! Yay! Okay, cool. Snail! Hi, Rhythmic. Welcome on in. I need art tutorial stream, please. I will be putting, now that you guys have funded it completely, I will be putting a thing in the Discord server for you guys to post what questions you have that you want me to answer for that stream. Okay? I dropped my pipe in celebration. Oh boy. Hold on, let me close out of that model. It's fuck working on that, am I right? This is now going to be the next model that I work on. I'm not going to start working on it right now because, like I said, I do have to go off to D&D. So I do have D&D right now. Oh, I think something is still... There we go. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, that should be fine now. Okay. And yes, we can delete the extra images, and now we can save this as the Snoot model. What class, what race, I need all the info. Oh, for me, I'm the DM. I'm actually the DM. But my party consists of a Fearbolg rogue, a satyr barbarian, a changeling paladin, and a tiefling monk. And then the party's NPC is a human cleric because they did not have a healer, so I did give it to them. So that's my party, my beloved party. I love them very much. They're very good at being kind, which they always are, and are never not kind, ever. Hey, you're a criminal? I sure am. A smooth criminal. For the crime of being awesome. You should allow Owlin as a choice for one of your playthroughs. I have a friend who has an Owlin character. Well, they're kind of like an Owlin character. But, dude, whenever I'm DMing, me and my partner co-DM this one. But whenever we're DMing, we allow any race from any of the expansions because we go, fuck it. Who cares? If you want to play an Owlin, awesome. I'm gonna be playing a Gerbine in one of my campaigns coming up, or in one of my friends' campaigns coming up here. I'm gonna be playing as a Gerbine because why not? Yeah, smooth criminal. I'm taking my heart and being cute. Thank you. We are also gonna be going to Olive's stream now because Olive is streaming art. Owl like humanoids in D&D, that's correct. Olive, her model, I actually did the rigging on it. I did not do the art, but I did do the rigging on Olive's VTuber model. So we're gonna head over there and watch her draw. She's working on comics right now, which is super awesome. And I'll get one last hydrate in. Thank you so much for the reminder. Thank you, Arithmic, for the follow! If you guys would like to join my Discord community and see when I go live, vote for what I play on Tuesdays, which is going to be the next stream that I do. So if you want to vote for what we do then, join the Discord community. You can also find me at a variety of social media websites. Those are all linked right there. And last but not least, don't forget to grab your raid message. Feel free to grab one of the ones that I made for you, or if you want to make your own, make your own. Say hi to Olive to me, and of course, remember to be nice to anyone that we raid out to. And last but not least, I'll see you all in your nightmares. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Bye. Bye-bye. What the fuck was that?